Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And most of us have locks on our front door and fences around our property. This is to keep the undesirables out of our homes. The UK's border chief has said that perhaps the UK may need to do the same, as 2% of the adult male population of Albania are now residing in Britain, having got here illegally by boat. These are frightening figures. That is an invasion. That is the equivalent of the Normandy landings, and we need to do something about it. Let's look at this article. So here we go. UK border chief: up to 2% of the entire adult male population of Albania have landed in the UK by boat. And there's a picture of the RNLI, who should not be doing this. The RNLI is a charitable organisation. It is not a ferry service for illegal immigrants. And they keep going, oh, we need money, we need money. Well, they ain't getting a penny off of me, not while they keep that crap up. The boat migrant crisis in the English Channel has escalated to the point that up to 2% of the entire adult male population of Albania have now landed in Britain, according to the top border official for crossings. And let me tell you, these aren't people coming across to do good. These are crooks, criminals, dealers, M's, gangs. They are not desirable immigrants. Sure, we do need immigration, but we have to be selective. We have to have the educated. We have to have those who will make a positive impact. These people are criminals. Dan Mahoney, whose post as the clandestine channel threat commander, was created in 2020 by the then Home Secretary Priti Patel as one of many initiatives intended to make it appear as though the Conservative government was actually doing something about the ever-worsening situation, but has done nothing, made the comments to the Home Affairs Committee on the House of Commons. But this is one of those things, well, we'll set this up and pretend to do something about it. But actually, these globalists don't want anything done about it. They want to destroy nations. Ireland is effectively gone. The culture of Ireland is eradicated under the filth of the sewers that they have let in themselves, and there is no sign of abatement. And the Irish leadership said, we are not putting a limit on immigration. Irish culture is gone. Giving evidence in which is available to be viewed in full on the official Parliament Live TV website, O'Mahony told MPs on the committee that he thought it was important to paint a picture of the type of illegal migration. I hate the word migration because it implies people are leaving as well. It's immigration. Let's not weasel our words here. That we're talking about this year, and just how quickly the scale has accelerated. Confirming that over a 3-year period, the number of Albanians, now this is just Albanians, among the boat migrants influx had gone from 50 to 800 to 12,000 in 2022, to so far about which 10,000 are single adult men. This is an unarmed invasion, but an invasion nonetheless. Just to put this in context, that number of 10,000 is between, depending on how you classify it, between 1 and 2% of the entire adult male population of Albania who have travelled to the UK in small boats. He later clarified that he was referring to the segment of the Albanian population aged between 20 to 40. In other words, fighting age Albanians. So that is there. That is a terrible indictment of our border policy. But on top of that are all the others, to a point that nearly 40,000 this year have come in illegally. Not the legal immigrants now. Not the ones who can come in by dint of being Europeans, EU members. Not the ones that have applied and come through the legal means, through like visas and things like that. We're talking just illegals. It's now 40,000. And it's 40,000 this year, and it was 38,000 last year, and so on. We are talking millions, and they cannot be diluted into our society without our society being changed. Now, if these people were being forced to go and live, in the pleasant glades of the home counties, or put into the suburban areas of, or the nice, very sort of rural suburbia, if you like, of Oxfordshire and Berkshire, where the rich and the powerful live, or were sitting in Mayfair or Belgravia, you can guarantee something would be done. But these people are coming in and running into sink estates and running into dirty towns up north, and they're going into the likes of you know, the big cities like Bristol, where they'll get lost in the numbers. They're not sitting in the leafy glades of the moneyed areas of the southeast, and therefore they've become an invisible problem to those in power. But they're not an invisible problem. They are a direct threat. They're a threat to our health, our wealth, our safety, our economy, our future. They bring with them trouble. They bring with them criminality. There's gangs. It's a bad thing. Nobody is doing anything about it. We have porous borders. I've been to Cuba. It's very hard to get in or out of Cuba. You can't become like an immigrant in Cuba. They know. Why can't we, a modern 21st century nation, have a border system that is secure? Everyone has to come in. Everyone who comes in has to have an ID card issued to them. If you're not a British citizen, you have to have an ID card. If you don't have your ID card when stopped, you're immediately go on the first plane, wherever the first plane is going. We don't care. But I don't live there. Not our problem. First plane, bang, you're on it alone. Whatever. Don't care. Out. And if we've started doing that and started putting patrols across the English Channel, and I mean Royal Navy patrols that aren't sitting there and helping people onto the boats, but are pushing the boats back. And even if they're sinking, you throw them some floats and push them back to France and constantly push them back. This problem would cease. But nobody in Parliament, nobody in power has got balls. Nobody has got the ability to say no, because their globalist paymasters don't want that. And it's a sad reflection, and our country is going to be destroyed because of it. Our culture, our history, our heritage, everything will have gone. And that is a sad shame, because our culture, I'm honestly feel our culture is not as bad as some of the lefty wankers portray. We have done great stuff for the world. We have given the world much. We have brought peace to Europe on several occasions. We have invented, we have exported our knowledge, our language, our culture. So I'm quite proud of our history, but I want to keep it. Now, the reason that people want to come here is because this is a better place. If this wasn't a better place, they wouldn't be coming. So it is by definition a better place, and we need to keep it a good place. And you can't do that when 2% of an entire country is coming here by boat. Anyway, I'm done. It's enough to get you angry. We need to sort it out. Please God, someone in Parliament grow a fucking spine. Be under no illusion that this is accidental or unstoppable. This is done with the connivance of Parliament, and it doesn't matter who the party in charge is. This is all coming down from their globalist overlords above them. No party is ever willing to stop this, and yet it could be stopped very easily. So we have to ask why. Well, it's obvious. They don't want to. The political will isn't there. I think it's all, this is ranging into conspiracy theory, but I think it's all part of a plot to destroy nation states to end up with a one world government. And let's face it, if that happens, we aren't the ones deciding who the government is. Anyway, before I get too down that rabbit hole, I'll stop now. Thank you very much for listening. If you like what you see and hear on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications for future output. Leave a like, leave a comment, please share the video. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, lock your damn doors, and goodbye.